And welcome back. Welcome back to the Tournament of Champions. Here we are. This is getting right down to the wire, folks. And I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to my channel. Mark my words. Like and subscribe so that I can get these videos out to you. We're going to go from this Tournament of Champions to GOAT conversation to all kinds of different topics that we're going to approach. And I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to like it a lot. Now, here's where we are in the Tournament of Champions. And Mike Tyson came out and knocked out Joe Frazier in the 5th round. And that brings us to Evander Holyfield versus Muhammad Ali. Now, could you imagine, I've said this before, trying to get tickets to any one of these fights and how much these guys would make today. Mercy. All right, so here's the stats and background on Evander Holyfield, aka Real Deal Holyfield. And as we've discussed before, he's the only 4-time heavyweight champion. His strengths, he's tenacious, well-conditioned, good puncher, and been described as a warrior. Okay, tail of the tape. Evander came up from light heavyweight, to a heavyweight and built himself up to not only be able to compete, but be champion. This guy, that's why they call him a real deal. Okay. He wasn't a poser. This guy was legit. He is 6'2". In his prime, his weight was anywhere between 205 to 215. And I think to compete against Ali, he would probably come in somewhere in between the 205 and the 215 with a 78-inch reach. That's pretty good. He defended his title 7 times against Muhammad Ali with a record of 56-5 and 37 KOs. Ali became champion in 1964. But here we are today, and they're all in their prime. And we gave Ali his prime back, making him, again, 10% better than the best that anyone has ever seen him. Tail of the tape. Ali, 6'3". So an inch taller, 220 pounds, probably would be, 217. Walking to the ring, about 220, with an 80-inch reach, so 2 inches longer. Defended his title 19 times. Known for his fluid style, fast hands, great footwork, great jab, great combinations and ability, great chin, and the man was a gym rat. He loved these two guys. As far as conditioning goes, yeah, they're going to be right there. 15 rounds, they're going to be there. Okay. Now, how did this fight take place? How does it play out? Well, Ali's the dance master, so he's got to be moving, sticking and moving. Holyfield would have to pursue, and as we go into round 1, the feeling out process is Ali. See, the thing with Ali, the way he moves, he not only comes in and out, but he's side to side. And it's hard to time someone like that. And a prime Ali too, you're not going to be able to chase him all that time. Only because of Evander's stamina, will he be able to match this man and continue to stay after him. Now, as this fight goes on, Ali is popping him with that jab, and his hands are fast, lightning fast. As Holyfield tries to come in, bore in on him, Ali's not there. Ali will parry and slide from one side to the other. And if you get too close and you get him trapped, he will tie you up. And part of being in your prime is right here. The cerebral approach to anything athletic, whether it's on the football field, the basketball court, hockey rink, whatever, and you're going up against an opponent in a team setting or one-on-one in a tennis match, people don't realize how cerebral athletics are. You got to be smart, and you have to be able to adapt. There's always a battle within the battle, and Ali was par excellence in that capacity. So I see this playing out through the 3rd, 4th, 5th rounds. Each of these guys shining from time to time. Holyfield getting in and going to the body. He knows the best way to slow Ali down is get to the body, and he's effective to a degree. But this is the prime Ali who just gets out of there, takes a good body shot as well, and just combinations as Holyfield tries to get in, just peppering this guy, pop, 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 and moving out, in and out. And this is an Ali who has a little more power, even better than, perhaps a little better than when we watched him against Cleveland Williams. With that body in the condition and size of when he fought, Sonny Liston the second time. You can see Ali's body developing. So in this peak form, he gives you very good reason why you don't want to just keep coming in on him, because he is hitting you fast and hitting you hard. So all through the 8th and 9th rounds, Ali's just outpointing him. Every time Holyfield tries to come in, who has pretty good hand speed himself, but Ali's superior speed and movement, it takes it into the 12th, 13th, and 14th rounds. Occasionally, Holyfield getting him against the ropes, being effective in some body shots and a few head shots. Ali takes these head shots, takes the body shots. He's not going to stay there long. You'll get a few in, but Ali's off there and gone again, and hitting you on the way out, hitting you on the way in is what he does with Holyfield. And 15th round, they go all out after each other, and Ali is just moving, sticking, grooving. Holyfield landing. Good fight all the way till the end. Ali wins this one in a unanimous decision. He has hit Holyfield like 3 or 4 to 1, probably, and rocked him a couple of times too. So this was an interesting matchup between these two, and I didn't see a knockout in this one. And most of these guys are pretty good bombers, and so I wasn't surprised that this went the distance, but it does, and Ali comes out on top, beating Evander Holyfield in a unanimous decision. On to our third fight, as Ali moves up. Tyson has moved up, and now it's Rocky Marciano versus Lennox Lewis. And we'll be back with that fight.